So I saw this news that says that strengthening spiritual partnership for national direction and healing. This is what the news said. Greetings of peace and grace from the office of the presidential envoy for interfaith and ecumenical relations. On behalf of the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John DRAMANI Mahama, and the office of the presidential envoy, I extend heartfelt appreciation to you and your various denominations for your unwavering spiritual support, intercessory prayers, and sustained leadership in promoting peace, moral integrity, and national unity. Your role in Ghana's spiritual and civic life remains indispensable. As part, as part of strengthening national coordination on spiritual matters, especially in these times of uncertainty and complexity, we kindly encourage you to inform all prophets, men and women of God, under your oversight that any prophecy or spiritual insight of a nation nature, especially those with implications for high-profile political leaders, governance, national security, or public stability, should be formally relayed to the office of the presidential envoy for urgent review and appropriate escalation. This is in the spirit of responsibility, discernment, and stewardship over the nation's destiny. So, me, at some point after seeing this news, I was pissed off, and I later realized that the person said on behalf of the president. That means that it could be that the president did not write this particular statement, or don't even have an idea of this statement before it was brought out. Because I also think that the time that this particular statement was released, the president was facing a very difficult time. But he need to look into this statement. Your Excellency John DRAMANI Mahama, there was never a country who built because of man of God or woman of God, because of prophecies or anything. A country is built because of good leadership. A country is built because of good security system. A country is built because of integrity of the leaders. You cannot build country with pastors. Pastors don't contribute absolutely nothing to country's development, if not to take from the people or to take from that country. Now, you say there should be any kind of prophecy should be, reported to the office of the envoy for proper review. What kind of review are you going to review prophecy? How are you going to review it? These are people that some people use to execute their plans. I keep on telling you people, I told you in my previous video that the kind of prophecy these people prophesize are something that if you take into investigation, is something the head. It's not prophecy. Because you can't come and tell me that you see a prophecy where a plane is going to crash and you see vacancies in Parliament House. You see vacancies in Ghana's, it's not making any sense. Trust me, if you take these people's prophecy into investigation, if you investigate them, if you arrest them and torture them, they are going to tell you the truth that they heard this from somewhere. Remember, as this world is, well developed, some people have the time to sit on computers, hacking people's phone, searching for information. Some people hack people's phone. Government officials, leaders, other people, high-profile people, they hack their phones to search for information. just to bring it out and say that they are prophets. What do you say about something that you said and cannot do anything about it? These are people that whenever someone died, especially a high profile person, they will come out and say that, oh, I saw it in my dreams. Jesus said it to me. Those and those and those and those. You don't need all these things, Your Excellency John DRAMANI MAHAMA. You don't need an office for prophecy. All you need is strengthen your country's security system. This particular office we said you are opening for prophecy should be open for cybersecurity and not prophecies. You understand? It should be open for cybersecurity. And let's take a look at this. You see, you leaders, Ghana leaders, you are so selfish up to a point that you have to hurt yourself. Yes, it is the truth. You people are so selfish to the point that you have to hurt yourself. Look at this. This man called Ernest Nogbe said that tragic helicopter crash. The 3 helicopters recently bought for the police were not fit purpose as 1976 made that is a flying coffin. These aircraft cannot be used. They are 1976 aircrafts. That is about 49 years old aircrafts, and that is why they remain in the hangar. Now, before we really thought you guys are not, you don't have the people's interest in heart, but it's now looking as if you don't have even your personal interest at heart. You don't care about your well-being. If not, you will not go and buy an helicopter as old as 40 years. What is it going to do? And now you sit down to blame some people about this. Your Excellency John DRAMANI MAHAMA, to be honest with you, you don't really need an office for a pastor to be deliver prophecies. All you need is strengthen your country's security system, strengthen cybersecurity, ending corruption. Yes. Why did I say corruption? Immediately, let me say 3 days or 2 days after this particular incident of helicopter crash happened, look at what this boy said on his Facebook page. He's called Abeku Adams Ekumfi. I don't even know this person until I saw this particular comment, and it seems he's making sense. What did he say? The corrupt system kept us out our purpose. We were sent here for so our country suffers like a blind man in the dance theater. I was sent here to be a military general, an intelligence chief, but when I wanted to join the military and the intelligence service, they told me I need protocol. Someone must do me a favor. I said over my dead body, if I could not enter on my own merit, then I will be a farmer. Nothing beats the freedom of independence of thought and allegiance. Now, Mr. President, even after this particular helicopter crash, some people still came out to say that the flying officer was not having enough experience to be able to fly an helicopter. But because of protocol, because you people appointed some people, not because of their knowledge, but based on whom they know, anything can happen like this. Your Excellency John DRAMANI MAHAMA, you really need to wake up, and Africa need to wake up. Ghana need to wake up. Prophets will never ever solve anything in Ghana. Be it their prayers, whatever they are going to do, prophets will never solve anything. But intelligent, your intelligent will solve something in the country. You having the people's interest at heart will solve something in the country. You stopping corruption, you making sure that everything is being put at the right places will help build Ghana, and not prophets delivering prophecies to avoid tragic incident from happening. Make everybody they watch television, and they always they on television.